In this video, we're going to talk about something most people never realize until it's too late, how some of the fruits we eat every day can quietly damage our kidneys, and which ones can actually help them heal. If you've been eating healthy, walking daily, drinking plenty of water, and still feeling tired, swollen, or just off, this message is for you. Many seniors believe it's simply age catching up, but often it's not. Your kidneys may be struggling in silence, long before any pain or clear warning signs appear. In this video, you'll discover 4 specific fruits that doctors say can lower creatinine, calm inflammation, and support your kidneys naturally, without any pills or complicated diets. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. How kidney damage starts without symptoms. Most people think kidney problems happen suddenly, that one day your tests come back bad, and that's when the trouble begins. But the truth is far quieter, and far more gradual. Kidney damage often builds up over years, without making any noise at all. You don't feel pain. You don't feel sick. You just start to notice little things: your energy drops, your ankles swell a bit, or you wake up feeling heavier than usual. It's easy to brush off and say, that's just age. But what's really happening is that your kidneys have been working overtime for too long. Think of your kidneys as 2 tiny filters, cleaning every drop of blood in your body, every single minute of your life. When they're healthy, they work effortlessly, clearing out extra water, toxins, and waste. But as time goes by, tiny bits of residue build up, much like dust collecting inside a coffee filter. Each day, a little more waste gets trapped, and the kidneys have to work harder to keep up. That leftover waste shows up in your blood as something called creatinine. Most people only hear that word when their doctor mentions it during a routine test. But by the time creatinine starts rising, it usually means your kidneys have already lost a good part of their strength, sometimes up to half. And you wouldn't even feel it happening. According to the National Kidney Foundation, people can lose nearly 50% of their kidney function before showing any signs at all. No swelling, no pain, no alarm bells. That's why it's called the silent erosion. The damage hides behind normal days and familiar routines. Point 2. Healthy fruits that quietly overload your kidneys. This might surprise you. Sometimes, the very fruits we believe are good for us can quietly make our kidneys work much harder than they should. You see, when your kidneys are strong, they can easily handle the natural sugars and minerals found in fruits. But as we age, those same nutrients can become too much of a good thing. What once helped your body can start to weigh it down. Take bananas, oranges, or melons for example. They look healthy, they taste fresh, and they've always been part of a clean diet. But when your kidney function starts to slow, even a little, these fruits can flood your blood with potassium, phosphorus, and natural sugars faster than your kidneys can clear them. And when that happens, your heart and kidneys both have to struggle to keep things in balance. Too much potassium can act like an electrical storm in the body. It can throw off your heartbeat. Excess phosphorus can stiffen your blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. And the natural sugars in high-sugar fruits can quietly fan the flames of inflammation inside your kidneys, wearing them down little by little. Many seniors come to me and say, "But doctor, I eat fruit every morning, no junk food, no soda, so why are my kidney numbers still climbing?" The truth is, it's not about good or bad food. It's about what your kidneys can handle right now. Even something healthy can turn harmful if your body can't process it the same way it once did. So if you often feel bloated, tired, or lightheaded after a healthy fruit breakfast, it might be your kidneys asking for a break. The good news is, not all fruits are harmful. Some do the exact opposite. In fact, a few simple swaps can take pressure off your kidneys and help them recover naturally. Let's look at the first one, a fruit you probably already have in your kitchen. Point 3. Apple power. Let's start with one of the simplest and safest fruits for your kidneys, the apple. Most people don't realize how powerful this little fruit really is. It's not fancy, it's not exotic, but it's one of nature's best gifts for anyone who wants to protect their kidneys. Here's why. Apples are naturally low in potassium, about 195 milligrams in one medium apple, which means they're gentle on the kidneys, even for people who already have reduced kidney function. But the real magic is inside the skin and pulp. Apples are rich in something called pectin, a natural fiber that acts like a magnet for toxins and extra phosphorus inside your intestines. Instead of letting all that waste flow back into your bloodstream for your kidneys to handle, pectin grabs it and carries it right out of your body. It's like giving your kidneys a helping hand, a backup filter that lightens their daily load. Science backs this up too. Studies show that people who eat enough fruit fiber, especially from apples, have better phosphorus control and lower inflammation. That means less swelling, better digestion, and a smoother flow of nutrients through your body. Some research even shows that apple antioxidants can lower kidney-related inflammation by more than 30%. If you're wondering how to make this work for you, keep it simple. One apple a day really does make a difference. Eat it with the skin if you can, because that's where most of the healing power lives. You can slice it, add a few drops of lemon juice to keep it fresh, or enjoy it whole with your breakfast. I once told one of my older patients to try this, just one apple a day, and after a few months, not only did his lab numbers improve, but he said, "Doc, I feel lighter." That's what good kidney support feels like, not instant miracles, but steady, gentle balance. Point 4. Blueberry Shield. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful healing fruits you can add to your routine, blueberries. They may look small, but inside those deep blue skins are compounds that do something truly remarkable for your kidneys. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give them their color, and these pigments are like tiny bodyguards for your kidney cells. Here's how they work. When your kidneys are under stress, they produce something called oxidative damage. It's like rust forming inside the body, slowly wearing down the tissues. Blueberries help stop that process. The antioxidants in them neutralize the rust, calming inflammation and protecting delicate kidney tissue from further harm. And what makes them even more special is that anthocyanins can actually cross into the kidneys and reach the very cells that need healing. There's real science behind this too. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that regular blueberry intake can lower harmful inflammation markers in the kidneys by nearly half. Another study showed that people who eat blueberries several times a week have better blood sugar control and lower blood pressure, two key factors in keeping kidneys healthy. For older adults, this means more than just numbers on a lab test. It means less swelling, better circulation, and a clearer mind. When your kidneys are working properly, everything feels lighter, your body, your mood, your energy. The best part? You don't need to eat a mountain of them. Just half a cup of blueberries, fresh or frozen, 3 to 5 times a week is enough. Freezing doesn't destroy their power, it actually helps preserve it. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or simply eat them as a snack. Point 5. Red grapes. Red or purple grapes do something truly amazing inside your body. They don't just protect your kidneys, they help them repair. These small, juicy fruits contain a special compound called resveratrol, the same nutrient that made red wine famous for heart health. But resveratrol does more than protect your heart, it also helps your kidneys turn on their own healing process. Here's what happens. Inside your cells, you have a group of special proteins called sirtuins. Think of them as your body's natural repair team. They fix damage, reduce inflammation, and help your organs recover from stress. As we get older, these repair systems slow down. But resveratrol, found in the skin of red and purple grapes, reactivates them. It tells your body, it's time to heal. One study published in Kidney International showed that people with early kidney disease who ate a small handful of grapes a few times a week improved their kidney function by over 20% in 6 months. That's a powerful change from something as simple as fruit. But grapes help in other ways too. They keep your blood vessels flexible, which is vital because your kidneys are made up of tiny blood vessels that filter your blood. When those vessels stay soft and open, your kidneys get better oxygen, your blood pressure improves, and filtration becomes smoother. Grapes are also rich in water, almost 85%, which gives your body gentle, natural hydration without overwhelming your kidneys. If you want to add them safely, stick to about 15 to 20 red or purple grapes 2 or 3 times a week. Eat them with the skin, that's where most of the resveratrol lives. The darker the color, the more powerful the effect. Remember, color equals chemistry. Point 6. Pineapple cleanse. When most people think of pineapple, they picture a sweet tropical treat, but for your kidneys, it's so much more than that. Pineapple is one of nature's most powerful cleansing fruits. It helps your body release waste gently, calm inflammation, and support steady, natural detox without straining your kidneys. Here's what makes it special. Pineapple is low in potassium, only about 180 milligrams per cup, which means it's safe even for people with kidney concerns. But the real healing power comes from an enzyme called bromelain, found mostly in the fibrous core. Bromelain works like a gentle broom inside your body. It breaks down the leftover proteins and inflammatory debris that build up around your kidney tissues, helping them breathe again. Think of it as clearing a clogged filter so clean water can flow freely. Science confirms how effective it can be. Research published in Biotechnology Research International found that bromelain reduced inflammation linked to kidney disease by over 40% and improved how well the kidneys filtered blood. That's not just about numbers, it's about feeling lighter, less swollen, and more energized. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C, which acts like a shield, protecting kidney cells from damage caused by stress and toxins. When bromelain and vitamin C work together, they create a powerful healing team. One clears inflammation, the other guards your tissues. To get the best results, always choose fresh pineapple, not canned or pasteurized. Monday and Thursday, apple days, 1 medium apple with the peel, eaten with a meal. This is your filtering phase, helping your body clear out toxins and phosphorus naturally. Tuesday and Friday, blueberry days, half a cup of blueberries, fresh or frozen, mixed into yogurt or oatmeal. This is your calming phase, when inflammation is reduced and your cells are protected. Wednesday, grape day, about 15 to 20 red or purple grapes with the skin on. This is your repair phase, where resveratrol activates your body's natural healing switch. Saturday and Sunday, pineapple days, half to 1 cup of fresh pineapple. This is your cleansing phase, gently flushing waste and soothing your kidneys. When you follow this simple plan, your kidneys begin to find their rhythm again. They rest, repair, and release in harmony, not under stress. Within a few weeks, many people notice less swelling, better energy, and a clearer mind. Even lab results can start to reflect that change. Creatinine stabilizes, phosphorus levels drop, and your filtration improves. If it helps, prepare ahead. Slice apples in lemon water, portion blueberries into containers, and store pineapple in the fridge. Small acts of consistency make a big difference. Your kidneys don't need drastic detoxes or strict diets, they just need kindness and balance. Point 8. The Lifestyle Code. Now that you know what to eat, let's talk about how you live. Because the truth is, food alone can't do all the work. Your daily habits are what decide whether your kidneys keep getting weaker or begin to heal. The good news is, the right habits don't require expensive supplements or complicated routines. Just a few small, steady changes can make all the difference. Start with salt. Most people think they don't eat much of it, but hidden sodium shows up everywhere, in bread, soups, sauces, and even snacks labeled healthy. The more salt you eat, the harder your kidneys have to work to keep your blood pressure stable. Try tasting your food before adding salt. Use herbs or a squeeze of lemon instead. Every pinch you cut out gives your kidneys a little more breathing room. Next, think about protein balance. High-protein diets might work for building muscle, but they can overload aging kidneys. You don't need to cut it out completely, just spread it out through the day. A few bites of fish, egg whites, or tofu at different meals are better than one heavy protein dinner. It's all about moderation. Hydration is another key. Many older adults believe, the more water, the better, but that's not true for everyone. The goal is steady hydration, not flooding your system. Sip water through the day and watch your urine color. Pale yellow is ideal. Overdrinking can actually tire your kidneys, so balance is everything. And then there's stress and sleep, two things most people ignore. When you don't sleep well, your body releases more stress hormones like cortisol, which can raise blood sugar and blood pressure, both tough on your kidneys. Try a simple breathing exercise before bed. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. It calms your body's stress response and helps your organs rest. Finally, keep your blood sugar steady, even if you're not diabetic. Pair your carbs with protein or healthy fats so your sugar doesn't spike. Stable blood sugar means stable kidney function. When you put all these pieces together, lower salt, balanced protein, gentle hydration, stress control, and steady sleep, your kidneys finally get the rest and care they deserve. You'll feel lighter, clearer, and more in control of your health. If you've made it this far, it means you truly care about your health, and that already puts you ahead of most people. So many wait until something goes wrong before they start paying attention, but you're choosing to act before it's too late. That single decision can change the rest of your life. Your kidneys have been quietly working for you every single day, filtering your blood, balancing your minerals, and keeping your body in harmony. They've